Hey, I'm James O'Connor, and you don't always need a coach to help your jiu-jitsu. Here's what I'm talking about. Sometimes I'll get together, clearly I'm a black belt, so I do have some knowledge, but there's many times, 98% of the time, I don't have a coach or somebody directing me. So, for example, Andrew and I got together today. I really like, let's switch positions so I can see a little bit better, this sweep where, and depending on how you enter it, maybe you're playing a De La Hiva guard, for example, where you can push, sit up, grab the sleeve, grab the collar, and then sweep your opponent, dump them down this direction, okay? So if you're familiar with that sweep, I really like that, especially being a smaller opponent. When people stand up on me, I have I won't say easy time, but I'm able to feed that arm in a lot of the time, and it gives me a bunch of leverage. But there's a lot of troubleshooting. So I was playing with this, and there's often a lot of troubleshooting I'll have. For example, I want to hit that sweep, and the opponent steps over. Maybe they're really agile, or they have great balance, so I go, and I step to try to sweep, and I end up like this. Now, a heavier opponent like this, it sucks. It's a knee on belly, knee on rib, it's really painful. So just going through some troubleshooting, Andrew and I got together and I was just playing with this motion, and so did Andrew. And I kind of came up with something, Andrew came up with, an alternative as well. So from here, we were playing, what one can do is, when I'm stuck like this is his posting hand clearly. He's got a lot of balance here. It's in this spot that he does it, and I want to try to get him here, but if I push or pull really hard, he steps and fills that gap in with this foot, see? Now from here, I can't get him here, and even to my left side with his right hand, if I try to go, he's gonna have some balance with these 2 points, but towards my feet, that's where he's really lacking. So, knowing that, after I tried to go this way, and he catches himself, my right arm, I'm gonna pull him down towards me, I'm gonna go up, straighten my arm, and then all I'm gonna do is, with my left hand that's controlling his wrist, I'm gonna pull that direction, see how his hips started going that way, locking my right arm out, and I'm gonna try to sit up and dump him straight on his butt, not to the side, because you can see both sides, there's a point of balance he has and he can catch himself. So one more time from the beginning, I'm playing guard in some way, push, I sit up, I feed, grab, I try to go sweep and he steps over. Oh, he's really heavy, he's on top of me. Here's his balance, here's his point of balance. Back here, it's not. So I'm gonna go bridge up while I straighten my right arm. Then I'm gonna start to sit up and dump him right on his butt in this space. So I go bridge. Normally when I push him that way, he's gonna push back a little bit with his arm or his leg because he doesn't want to be taken that way. And as he helps himself down, I'm able to get up, still controlling his arm, and then I would try to pass to this side where I'm controlling both his arm and his leg to leg drag. Andrew, when he was playing with it, he came up with a little bit different one. So I'll kind of let him go through that. He goes the same way, feeds my arm, he goes to sweep on this side, I step out. Now he pulled me on top, same thing, balance points, right? Now instead of him doing what I just showed, he took his head, he turns on his left side, lifts and bridges up just enough to make me catch over here. See how his head's on my backside? He controls this arm, and you go ahead and start the movement, comes up on his elbow, and comes right out. Clearly he's in an advantageous position. Check that out again, maybe from a different angle. So he's playing guard, pushes me back, controls, he goes for that first sweep, I step over, balance point, balance point. Then he simply shifts, see how his hips make me move over here? I still have these 2 balance points that he's just gonna move out and around. He comes out, comes up on his left elbow a bit, see that point right there? Now, while he controls my arm, he's in an awesome position to finish however he wants. Take my back, maybe dump me down even harder from that position, but really, you don't need a coach. If you just have a partner and you have a technique you want to work on, drill it a little bit, and then come up with if you've rolled, you know where the failure points are, the troubleshooting, and then just ask for some feedback. And it literally went like this. Andrew was up, I got to here, this is how we started out. I said, Andrew, step over. I go, okay, now, here I am. All right, tell me if this works, Andrew. We started going through some motions. Maybe I try to lift him and sweep him. And I'm like, if he's a little bit heavier and he has good balance, that probably won't work. So I pull him on top of me. I'm like, all right, let's start over. Maybe I go like an X guard. I push and then come out. Okay, that works. And he just gives me feedback. So don't be afraid to train, obviously, without a coach in some sort of drilling format and trying to learn from your partner. All right, guys, I hope this helps. Comment below, give me a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and keep moving forward.